Hello, Dr. Vicki again. This is our Capstone Project preparation video number 2 for your BI data-driven solution plan. In this particular lesson, we're going to talk about and dissect the executive summary and the challenge statement for the particular business intelligence solution plan. This was created based on all of the grading I've done on capstones as part of the Capstone panel and trying to put it together and dissecting to show you exactly what a executive summary and challenge is to look like. I hope this is helpful. You ready? Let's go. Now I'm going to spend a couple minutes putting this all into perspective for your capstone project, which starts with the executive summary. I'm going to go over a few of the things that I've noticed in the past year that seems to be missing in most of the capstone projects I grade as part of the capstone panel. The executive summary is the very first thing, not only that you prepare, but that your client or your manager or your corporate CEO is going to see. Do not use the executive summary, however, to paint a long historical picture of how wonderful the company is and who started it and all the name changes and all of those things. Remember one thing, you're presenting this to the executives of the organization. They probably know more about that than you do already. You will lose them and they will not listen. The executive summary is to position your proposal for a solution. So let's look at this executive summary. It's only 2 paragraphs, but it's absolutely perfect. Flight Center Travel Group's purpose is to open up the world for those who want to see it. That probably is the mission statement for the company. So it's a good place to put it because it probably brings the user in. As a global award-winning company with over 2,800 corporate, leisure, and wholesale businesses in 19 countries and over 30 years experience in delivering amazing travel experiences that connect people, customers can trust that their holidays are in the best hands. One of the world's largest travel agency groups, FCTG, works closely with suppliers and tour operators to help create amazing travel experiences as a one-stop 24/7 travel provider. 1 paragraph, 3 to 4 sentences. Now, what does that do? 1, it makes your users, the people that you're presenting to, feel connected because you are describing very briefly their company. But what you're really doing is you're presenting enough information to make them understand that when you start talking about challenges and potential business intelligence solutions, that there's a reason. Now let's look. This brief summary, also look at all the data that must be generated by this company. 2,800 corporate, leisure, and wholesale businesses, 19 countries, 30 years experience, 24/7 provider. How much data must that involve? 2,800 businesses, 19 countries, 30 years experience, 24/7 travel provider. Think about that. Think about how fast pricing for cruises and airplanes and motels change. This company has to have data that is updating constantly in real time. So what you've done in this first paragraph is set the stage for all of the data that this company has that needs to be what? Data mined. It has to be analyzed by the analytical strategies that we talked about a few moments ago. And it has to be presented in an accurate, understandable way that the users can drill down and get the answers to their questions and make decisions on the spot. Now, let's look at the second paragraph. Growing into an $18 billion business, employing 19,000 people around the world. Again, we're starting with more data, more numbers. $18 billion, 19,000 people around the world. A lot of data. If you're employing 19,000 people, a good amount of those people probably need to see a dashboard and information to effectively conduct their business. Now, what I've highlighted here under number 1 is setting the stage for the challenge, for the problem that you're going to solve. Remember, this is a proposal. Never forget that. At all times, you need to be setting the stage for why this company, as successful as it is, has a challenge that you can solve. FCTG had massive amounts of data, but a lack of substantive processes in place to extract meaningful insights. Let's look at that again. Massive amounts of data. Is that true? In paragraph 1, it seems to be 2,800 businesses, 19 countries, 30 years experience, 24/7 provider. It has massive amounts of data, but lacks a substantive process to extract meaningful insights for the decision makers. Now, is that the challenge? Yes, but we're just setting the stage for us to elaborate on the challenge later. Graham Davidson, operations leader for their Insight Data Analytics and Reporting brand, manages all of the company's data from Asia. He saw, now look at this word, opportunity to connect data sources and turn manual reporting, which took up to 3 hours to produce a simple report, into real-time reports and dashboards. Now, we have the stage set here for number 1, the challenge, and number 2, the opportunity. Should the opportunity match the challenge? Absolutely. Keep this in mind for your SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Keep that in mind. They have to match to solve each other, or you don't have a proposal. The challenge is massive amounts of data and no processes to extract meaningful insights. That's the challenge, right? What is the opportunity based on that? The opportunity based on that challenge is to connect data sources and turn manual reporting that used to take up to 3 hours to produce a simple report into real-time reports and dashboards. What an effective executive summary. Now we've set the stage for the next category, the challenge. Now we've set the stage, haven't we? So this should not be a surprise. The challenge is tedious manual reporting, disparate data sources. Let's dissect this a moment. FCTG has challenges. Yes, use the word challenges. Use it in the first sentence. Again, if you do not get the attention of your audience quickly, that they need to pay attention to what you're saying because you are about to solve something for them, your proposal is useless. So FCTG has challenges. Now we're just reiterating a little bit about what we said in the executive summary. The challenges are in pulling data together for a simple and user-friendly report to track daily sales and performance across the company. Is that the challenge? It's absolutely what we said the challenge was in the executive summary. Only now we're using the word challenge. Absolutely use the word challenge. Make it very specific. Tie it to what you said in the executive summary. The challenge is pulling data together for a simple and user-friendly report to track daily sales and performance. Why? Remember what we said about the opportunity in the executive summary? It takes up to 3 hours each morning to create this report, which the sales team uses to influence and plan their daily targets. Again, the challenge from the executive summary and the opportunity is what? Why is it a challenge? It's a challenge because it takes up to 3 hours each morning to create the report. There is a need to improve efficiency and minimize any lost opportunities, and it is necessary to develop an end-to-end solution that will be able to replace manual reporting and allow 80 business users to receive daily reports at the click of a button. That is a powerful paragraph that outlines the challenge. Please keep this in mind about your proposal and your capstone. It is a proposal to the executives of your organization. You cannot look at it as if it's an assignment for me to grade, because I am grading it as if I am the CEO of the company you're presenting to. Make the challenge very clear. Do not use a lot of fluffy words. Do not take up a lot of space. The challenge is in pulling together for a simple and user-friendly report to track daily sales and performance across the company. Why is that a challenge? Because right now it takes up to 3 hours each morning to create this report, and the sales team uses it to influence and plan their daily targets. What's that tell you? The sales team cannot even begin their day and plan their sales until this report comes out. So, you have the challenge, why it's a challenge, and what is the need? The need is to solve the challenge, isn't it? There is a need to improve efficiency and minimize any lost opportunities, and it is necessary to develop an end-to-end solution that will be able to replace manual reporting and allow 80 business users to receive daily reports at the click of a button. What's that mean? Any 80 of those users at any moment can go into their dashboard and click on a button and get the reports that they need, even on their mobile app, at any time of the day from anywhere. Now look at the second paragraph of the challenge. Flight Center's finance team is responsible for generating all of the company's reports. Analytics are getting more and more difficult with the company's rapid expansion. It's a huge company. FCTG needs a solution. Look at the word, solution. Up the top we have challenges and opportunity. At the bottom, solution. Needs a solution to automate daily reporting in a cost-effective way, be easily managed by people with little to no technical knowledge, and also allow business users to flexibly manipulate the data to answer their questions. So, what are we doing there? We're setting up the solution that we are going to present to them later. Okay? Based on what we've said, the challenges, the reason for the challenges, and the opportunity is in the first paragraph. Okay, the solution is going to automate the daily reporting. Why? So that the 80 users can, at the click of a button, can get the information at any time. So that we're solving the problems we've outlined, right? Be easily managed by people with little to no technical knowledge. Why is that? The business users are not IT or software developers or technical data analysts. But they need to be able to go in and click on the button and get the information. So the solution has to automate the reporting, and it has to be easily managed by all of those 80 people with no technical knowledge. And it has to allow business users to flexibly manipulate the data to immediately answer questions they have. Why is that? All 80 business users are not sharing the same clients, the same geographic regions, the same products, are they? So they have to be able to manipulate the data to get the information to answer the questions they need. Now, whatever your business solution is that you come up with, this is where you put it. Look what it says. SciSense checked all. What's that mean? It means the solution here was a SciSense solution. That is a business intelligence solution. And that solution is going to check what? All 3 of the solutions. To animate the daily reporting, managed by people with no technical knowledge, and allow business users to flexibly manipulate. And you have the solution. It's your solution. SciSense, Power BI, Oracle, whatever you've decided it is, answers all of that. Do you see how succinct and to the point you wouldn't have lost anybody? You set up the proposal with the executive summary that says how big and huge the company is and how much data they present and how long it takes to get all of their information. And then you've put their challenges based on the same thing, pulling all of that massive data together for reports, why it's important, it takes up to 3 hours, who's using it, and what they need, and now what is the solution? It's going to answer all of those. I hope that's helpful. The next short lesson we will be breaking down several of these. I have several actual BI solutions like this that are short, 1 page each, that has the executive summary and the challenge and the solution. The next presentation will be going through those so that you have a clear idea of what a challenge is and what it is not. Let me repeat. If you do not clearly show the company why there's a problem, the challenge, and say so, why it is a challenge, who's using it and why it's hurting them, and how your solution is going to solve everything that you've just said, you have not provided a data-driven business intelligence solution plan. This is Dr. Vicki. I hope this helped.